Did I just see a TikTok about this black girl that moved to Thailand with $7 for a name and now she's homeless and we supposed to give a
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a viral video that has gotten everybody talking. Everybody's literally talking about this video because it's a video of a black woman who decided to move to Japan and I think Indonesia, one of those Asia countries, and now she's stranded and she's seeking help for people to help her because she just barely have $7. Literally, this woman moved to another country hoping to start a fresh life with no money. And this has struck a conversation for people really coming hard for her and having a conversation if they should help her or not, or if it was the right decision to do. I know the world is really, it's tough now. Everybody is looking for a better life somewhere they can really have a root start. I know that coming from somebody that is looking at like, where can I get a fresh start? Because it seems like everything is suffocating everybody now and all that. But for you to move to another country without planning, doing research and all that, it just gives me, is a side eye for me because moving to another country, it costs a lot of money. Some people don't know that. It costs a whole lot of money. Some people think it's for people that relocate and all that. No, it costs a whole lot of money to relocate. So for you, especially in the United States, to just pick up your bag with just little dollar to your name, $7, and moving to start a new life, what are you expecting to do? Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video. Yeah, the sister stories and people's reaction to this. Then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts on this. But I would love to know your own thoughts down in the comment section. So feel free, share your thoughts. So with that all said, let's go check out the video and people's thoughts on it.
This is how I ended up homeless in Thailand. I booked a one-way flight from Louisiana to Japan, not having any plans and knowing anything about Japan. I just left. After being in Japan for a day, I realized Japan was extremely expensive and I wasn't going to last here long with the amount of money that I came with. So I decided to book a one-way flight from Japan to Thailand, heading straight to Thailand with no plans and not knowing anything about the country. After staying in Thailand for 5 months, I still was not able to obtain income. I still wasn't able to figure out how to make income. I ran out of money. And that is how I ended up homeless in Thailand.
There's this black woman on here right now that is homeless in Thailand because, oh God, she with $10 in her pockets, basically, she went to Japan. She went there with intentions to move there. And then after a day, she's like, ooh, this is expensive. And she left and went to Thailand. And it's just like, why didn't you like Google, is Japan expensive? Like, the first like few links would have just said yeah. It would have just said yeah. And then like you went to Thailand and thought you were going to make income. Usually people have income before they go. Like they have a stay-at-home job or they work on their computer somehow. Like people don't just go just to, like, yes they are, but like they have money saved up and they have income. Like y'all need to stop going to Latin America, South and Southeast Asia, and Ghana with nothing but $10 in your pockets. They have enough of you broke foreigners in their streets begging for money, quite literally. Y'all are there by the thousands. What you need to do is find the other broke ass homeless travelers in Thailand and panhandle together, and all of you need to get a ticket and get the back home. Leave those people in those countries alone. They are literally suffering enough. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did y'all see that black lady who's homeless in Thailand right now? So she flew to Japan and realized Japan was too expensive, so she decided to move to Thailand. And after a month, she ran out of money and now she's homeless in Thailand. First of all, she moved with no plan, no job, no nothing. And then you make a TikTok about it, expecting us to feel bad. But I mean, obviously, like, I feel bad because I don't want anybody to be homeless. But girl, why would you move out of the country with just a couple $1,000s and think you're gonna live off that your entire life? Like, make it make sense. We gotta do better. Did y'all see that black lady who's homeless in Thailand right now? So she flew to Japan.
This is why social media is so dangerous, okay? Because it makes you so Jerusalem. My God. Anyway, first, you had the girl who moved from Florida to Texas with her 3 babies, and now she dealing with what she dealing with. Then you had the storage unit couple who played in all y'all faces and said, oh, psych, we really like sleeping outside. We really like being homeless because we can't do what we do. And I honestly think that she's and he the anyway, yeah. And now you got Miss Girl who left the country off of savings and vibes. Who clearly did no research. No research at all. Yeah. No research, okay? And I think the part that really behooved me is that instead of you buying a ticket back to America, you said, I'm gonna go to Thailand. I'm American. I'm gonna get here. I'm more educated. I can speak English. So let me go to Thailand, find some employment, probably be better than them, get paid more than them, and I'm gonna be cool. And now, you walking up dirt roads with vibes, hopes, and dreams. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with following your heart and following your dreams. But baby, don't bring me into it. Don't bring me into it. If you are not making conscious decisions, don't bring me into it. Because you're making a... Girl, you need to come on home. Okay? Come home.
This is how I ended up homeless in Thailand.
You know that couple that was staying in a storage unit and told all their business and got kicked out? Now this girl's picking up traction. I think she's gonna get found out. Again, she says she's homeless and has no income. That means she's probably overstayed her visa, which was probably just a tourist visa. Because any long-term staying visa or working visa requires a lot of work and paperwork. So if the Thai government finds out, they're going to deport her and ban her, but that's not before they keep her in a immigration detention center. And the longer she's there illegally, the worse it's going to be. And if she is arrested, she could be facing months or years. If you're doing illegal things, you probably shouldn't be on here telling all your business. I mean, how many people have seen this now, you know?
How I ended up homeless in Thailand.
Please go watch the creator's full video. She moved abroad with just vibes. No cash, just vibes. Or should I say limited cash. My name is Brandis and I used to be an expat. Now I'm back in the States and I like sharing my stories. I had a similar story where I moved to China with just vibes. We're in the middle of a recession. I couldn't find a job. And I was tired of my living situation. I got up, my mama paid for the plane ticket. I moved to China with $100 in my pocket. I was young, impulsive, ready for change, and I really wasn't thinking about the long term. But I had a praying grandmother, did a lot of research on the area that I was moving into, so I knew it wouldn't be expensive. But if any emergencies would have arrived, I wouldn't have had the money for it. After my first year, I realized I lucked out so much because a lot of business in China is so shady. And he ended up, actually both companies, but anyways, my first company, they ended up being shady. And they were like, we're not going to pay you, and you have to leave the room and board apartment that we have for you. So luckily, at that point, I've already saved up enough money, so I was able to pivot, find another job, and get an apartment. But if I did not find another job, I was bringing my back home. If you ever go abroad, just make sure you got an ace in the hole. That ace should be your passport, some money to get home, some money to feed yourself, some money for a hotel just in case. Because even if you have a job, a lot of these places do not abide by the same laws as they do in the States or even in Europe. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Did y'all see that black lady who's homeless in Thailand right now? So she flew to Japan.
To make matters worse, she said she had $7 to her name when she finished her moving. Like $7 once buying the flights and all. Okay? For my visual learner.
This is what she had. This is what she thought she could make a whole new life out of. This is what she felt safe moving abroad as a black woman to a completely different country she had done no prior research on. This is what she felt safe to. What?
It's so hard to hold on to empathy for people who do shit like this. What were you expecting to happen? That's like 2 burritos from Taco Bell's worth of money. How did you think you were gonna afford rent, live, transportation, utilities, laundry? Like what the?
With this.
I got on live yesterday and someone asked me if I had seen the video about the black woman who ended up homeless in Thailand. And since I talk a lot about living abroad and having moved abroad and lived in multiple countries, including in Asia, let's talk about this. It was absolutely stupid and dangerous, and I'm just gonna call it what it is. The person moved to Japan knowing nothing about the culture, nothing about the cost of living, realizing that Japan is one of the most expensive countries in the world. Popped on over to Thailand, which is probably where they should have started, and said that they were homeless, that they only had $7 to their name. Now, number one, I tell the story all the time that when I moved to Cairo, Egypt, I moved on a one-way ticket and I had $400 to my name. But with that story, I always warn people, don't do that. Especially since we have lived in a global pandemic and currently through multiple wars and genocide. Why ever you will put yourself in a position to where you can't get yourself back to the United States is wild. And in addition with my story of booking a one-way ticket to Cairo, Egypt, I also got a job the day after I landed. Before I moved abroad, I lived in 4 states. And there was at no point that I would move from one state to the next and not be leveling up. But to move halfway around the world with no knowledge of what it is that you're doing except to make some content is wild. Between the man who was living in a storage unit and the lady that moved to Houston to become an influencer, I'm starting to believe that this struggle content is like a ploy to get people to sympathize so that way you could just get some money. And for those of you who are wondering if there's a way to get back home if you don't have any money, there is. The U.S. Embassy will certainly give you an emergency flight if you need one. However, as I have stated on my platform time after time again, you will owe them. And if you don't reimburse them back for that emergency flight, they will take your passport. But also, what if you can't get home and you out here panhandling in somebody else's country? Have y'all not watched Locked Up Abroad? I am confusion.
I couldn't stitch the girl video that I just seen, but she was talking about another black girl that moved to Thailand with $7 and now she homeless. And the girl was like, we supposed to give a fuck? I'm not gonna hold you. I feel her. Why would you move to Thailand with $7 like that was gonna be 7 million? I mean, I understand the inflation of the dollar is real out in them third world countries, but you a damn fool. Like, you really didn't plan that. You really thought that God was gonna be like, I got you. God said, you're dumb. Then when you see the video, it's like she's roaming around Thailand, and it's like somebody's recording her. You ain't that broke, you doing that. Because if I'm broke for real, I'm crying. If I'm broke for real, like I'm struggling, I don't got time to be recording like, oh my God, I'm really talking to God in the universe like, yo, send me $1. Send me money, yo. You see me? You recording lollygagging like the internet people was going to help you with the Cash App, bro. You know what's going on over here. We about to be in war soon. You talking about you struggling. You better make a way. You better talk to Mama Water. You better talk to the elements. You better talk to the elements, because what are we supposed to do? Why would your black go over there with like $7 gonna give you 7 million? Like some of y'all just don't care. Like the other black girl said, we supposed to give a fuck? Do better. Do better. Find a remote job. Like all these, like WFM. What is it? WFH. Don't come on the internet just saying stupid shit. You don't got no kids, and we ain't that sorry for you. Maybe if you had a little one, maybe. You by yourself. You healthy. Find a way.
This This is how I ended up homeless in Thailand. I booked a one-way flight from Louisiana to Japan.
So pretty much that's what happens when you watch too many travel influencers. So that lady, she had the brilliant idea of, hey, I'm going to move to Japan. I'm going to take a one-way flight and just live. I don't have an income, I don't have a job, and I have no money saved up. Like, how? As sad as it is, right? Of course, I don't wish for anyone to be homeless, but how do you make a decision like that? The only answer I can come up with is watching too much social media, because we see these influencers all the time who are like, this is how I started my new life in some random Asian country. I just picked up my bag and left, when in reality, you don't know how much money those people really had saved up. You don't know if their parents are self-funding their lifestyle. Most of the time they are. When you make a decision like that, you need to be realistic. I'm all about adventuring and traveling and taking crazy trips, but look, if you don't even got $5, $7, $10,000 in your bank account, you really think you're about to take a one-way flight to Japan and survive in Japan? You don't speak Japanese, you don't understand the Japanese economy, you don't understand the Japanese job market and how hard it is, and you also don't understand how expensive it is over there. Come on, y'all gotta wake up.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation, this video down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree as always, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free, go share your thoughts. Love to know what you think. For me personally, I feel like it was a very risky thing to do. But another thing I'm coming from a different angle this time around. I feel like there's this range that is going on now on social media that a lot of people are coming to do the pity party type of content to get people to donate, which we've seen a couple. We saw the storage one. The one that moved from Texas to, I've not seen that video, I'm going to look for it. But I feel like some content creator, because the way she filmed that video and the way she was telling that video, I went to our page, she seems like a content creator. And I feel personally, for someone that creates content, if you can take it seriously, even though it's a hard work, it's not like, oh, get rich quick. If you can really take your time and take it seriously, eventually it might pay off. But it can help you get $100 here and there. But the way she is recording, she's very good at it. She can tell a story. So why can't she go into content creating, or even like a content creator assistant or something, than moving to another country with no money and then telling the world that you don't have money, and probably so that somebody will catch up you. What a lot of people don't understand, and there's nothing wrong with gifting people your favorite creator, or you like somebody, you like their story, you want to help them, but making a stupid decision to get sympathy, for me, I don't get it. I don't get it. Because she has a camera, she has good creative skills, that can earn money. So how come you're homeless in a foreign country? And then being homeless in a foreign country, like, I feel she's giving me a Gen Z vibe, and I feel like there's the way they call the Gen Z in my country, they call them the Sorosoke, like they must speak up, like they do whatever they want to do. I know we're seeing the shift of the Gen Z and the millennial, how the Gen Z are really different from the millennial, but just literally just living your life off vibes, it's scary. Because whether you like it or not, you need shelter, you need food, two most essential things. And how can you go to a country without backup of, oh, if push comes to shove, I have a ticket back home? That's crazy. But I personally, I feel like not just to rubbish her or rubbish her hustle, is that I feel like this was an intentional plot to do that, because even the container couple, after they got, people gave them a lot of donation and all that. They are still like creating similar type of struggling content, and they've made so much money. TikTok is monetized in the United States. I should probably make some dollar out of this video, because the video has gone viral. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm beginning to see this like a pattern already now on TikTok, where people genuinely just create this pity party type of content so that people catch up them and all that. And I feel like they are taking away from, no shades to them, but I feel like they're taking away from people, some people that genuinely need help. I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyway, guys, let me know your thought about this video down in the comment section. Love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. But feel free, share your opinion, but do it respectful. You don't have to call anybody names. This place is a safe space to have conversation. So go ahead and share your thought. Okay? Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see and for more people to join in the conversation. And that helps me and helps this channel. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, okay? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.